Hey everybody, welcome back. Ruben with Texas All Water Fishing. Don't forget to subscribe to us, and don't forget you can follow us on social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, what have you. Now today I'm going to do a few reviews on kastking. I recently purchased a kastking rod and reel. First fish on of the day. Oh my goodness. He just smashed it. Just put a gulp on because, you know, I'm just desperate. So, feels like a red. Yep, that's a nice one. Oh yes. First fish of the day. Pink mullet. What do you think you got a pink mullet for? Oh yeah. 22 and a half. One more look at this beauty. This crushers. I use their kastking superpower braided line. But before I jump into that, I just want to talk to you about their gloves. These are their kastking Soul Arm Mist gloves. These are UV ray protective gloves. So I like these gloves. They feel great. They have some nice grip to them, and also they have the open fingertips. So I've been using these. I used these last summer. You'll see me start wearing these a lot more. I know they carry, I think, 6 different colors. So if you're interested in any kind of kayak gloves or fishing gloves, wade fishing gloves, these do a great job. Also quick dry, very easy to put on and put off. Like I said before, great grip. So that is their gloves. I highly recommend those. I enjoy using fishing gloves. I've used fishing gloves for, man, maybe 10 years now, but those have been my favorite so far. Alright, so I went with a kastking rod and reel combo. I wanted to pair up a reel and a rod that's gonna do this type of style of fishing that I do. The wade fishing, I wanted something that could be a hybrid between wade fishing and this type of kayak fishing that I do. Something that's gonna hold up to a solid red, a solid flounder, a solid trout, and still be lightweight enough to cast 100, 200, 1,000 times without just wearing me out. At the same time, I wanted to keep price in perspective. I didn't want to break the bank on any high-end or upper-end rod and reel. So I reached out to a great guy, Magic Yacker. I hit him up. I asked him if he could give me any recommendations. I'm trying to do a review, a product review. I want to fish with kastking. I own kastking rods and reels before. There's a couple rods that I still use. I have used their braided line for, man, I couldn't even tell you how long I've used their braided line. I think since I first started using braided line, I have used their braided line, and I have never been disappointed. I put it on everything from small ultralights to big surf rods and everything in between. So reached out, said can you recommend a few, and I'll go from there. So one of the recommendations that he made was on their Speed Demon rod. It is Speed Demon Pro Tournament Bass Series rod. Yes, I'm using it in the salt water. To me, I don't care. I'm all water. I'll use freshwater setups in salt water. You just got to baby them. You got to take extra care of them. Got to oil them up. Got to clean them up. You just have to rinse them off, and do the right things for your equipment and just take care of it, and it will last you. I'm not gonna get too much into the specs. I will list them below and also pop them up on the screen here and there. But this rod feels great. I went with, sorry, I'm reading it off here. I went with the Shaky Head 7-foot medium light fast. Now, I went with a 7-foot rod for the simple fact that I spend a lot of time sitting in my kayak, so I want to get that extra distance. Every inch matters as far as trying to get that extra, sorry, I'm looking at the rod, trying to get the extra distance and whip that lure out there. There, it's a very cool design, very sweet. This is the little place where you put your lure or your hook. It's below the reel setup, which I was kind of curious about that. I didn't know how well that was going to work, but you know what? It works good. I like it down there. I really do. Whenever you put your hook in there and you crank your reel, the line stays out of the way with that, so I like it. But you can see the design on this is just really awesome. Speed Demon. The eyes on it are great. I haven't had any issues of any kind of blue machine. I've used it several times out there. I have caught bass with this. I caught a nice big speck with this, flounder with this. I just recently caught a nice 21.5-inch red, and let me tell you, it just handled them like a boss. I wasn't disappointed at all. It has Fuji LV style guides on it. Like I said, all the specs will be below for you. I'm not a big spec kind of guy. I'm really not. So I'm probably like one of the worst people to do a review, but I just want to share price point, budget friendly. I don't even know what that means. People say it all the time. This is a budget friendly rod. I don't know. You know, if you can afford it and it doesn't, you can still put gas in your tank and still put food on the table. That's budget friendly to me. So, but I picked this. Let me see. I paid $109.99. So this is one piece spinning reel rod. In case I didn't say that. Feels great. Feels great in the hand. I love it. Specs on here: action, moderate fast, power, medium light. Line weight 6 to 12 pounds. Lure weight 1/8 to 3/8 ounces. I have 15-pound braid on it. I think I said I put 20-pound braid on it, but I stand corrected because I checked the order on Amazon and I did use 15-pound braid. Alright, now that leaves us with the kastking Sharky 3 spinning reel. Carbon fiber, 39.5 max drag, 10+1 stainless steel bearings. This is for salt or freshwater. Has an oversized shaft and it's just a tremendous reel. Also has a anti-twist line roller right here. Bail comes up and down. Cast great. Line just comes straight out. Has an aluminum spool. Has a water resistant interior frame. The grip feels great in the hand, to the touch. You can just see here, this is just a awesome little reel. Great price point. It's $52.99 on Amazon today. Great for a lot of the fishing that I do. I have pulled out some bass out of the pond with this. All right, a little guy. I have pulled out some decent sized flounder. Oh, yep. Oh, come on. Yeah. Just missing 16.5. Thick though. And I just recently put out a very good size red. Had good success with it. I think it's gonna be a little short. No? My eyes have deceived me. He's 21.5. Almost 21 3/4. It's about 21.5 inch. It felt great, pulling a lot of drag, interrupted his day. He was just chilling in the flats and I interrupted his day for a little while. But this reel handled that fish amazing. Got him on the deck, spent a little time with him and released him back on his way. But if you're looking for a nice reel out there that's not going to break the bank, I suggest you check out Kastking Sharky 3. You can't go wrong with their braid. It is a great price point out there. I have used it for years. This reel will hold 200 yards, 20-pound line, 190 yards, 30-pound line. I have it paired with 15-pound braided line, and as you saw, It does a great job. Don't forget, check out their gloves if you're interested in some nice sun gloves that feel great and do their job. Check them out. And Kastking Speed Demon Pro, this rod is a beast. It's going to pull a lot of fish out this spring and this summer. I can't wait to get back out there and hook up to some of those mid to upper slot reds with this combination. But thanks for coming back. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out also on our other social media platforms. Everything, all the descriptions, links are below. Until next time, hopefully you catch me hooking up. Thanks.